Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all? Here we are again for another TC Talks podcast. Thank you for the amazing applause there. Thank you for the amazing applause. It's all appreciated. How are we all today, chaps?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
For Tuesday, you know?
Yeah, not so bad.
We've been joined by a special guest today.
Yes, it's only Tuesday.
Snuggling up to the back of Dan. You know. And yeah. So, but yeah, it's Tuesday. Here we are again, another time of the week. Hopefully everything sounds okay to everybody out there, because quite frankly, I can't hear it back. So yeah, click, 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 boom. That's it. Boom, boom, shake, shake the room. Boom, boom, shake, shake the room. Boom, boom, shake, shake the room. Click, 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 boom. But yo, are you ready for me yet?
I thought it was tick, 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 boom, not click, click, click.
It is tick, 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 boom. But you know, he's typed click, click. I didn't want to like out him live on the podcast. All right, I'm nice like that. How are we doing, chat? Game on Scorpio first. I mean, you can have the first, my friend. You can have the first. Yeah. How you doing? Look at all these beards. I've actually had a trim today. Trimmed it down.
I can't grow a beard.
I'm due for my third trim of lockdown when I can be bothered.
Dan just hasn't.
I've not trimmed. No, it's just like
he's got his straighteners on that though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing that. I feel because mine just goes sideways. It's going out here, curling out.
Yours does what mine does, Stuart. These little cord back bits here.
Yeah, it just kind of goes out, and it kind of goes under.
Bushy beard.
You need to get yourself a beard straightener. That's what I've got.
Yeah.
It's like
no, just trim it. Beard straightener. You big girl. So let's have a look who we got. Look at all these beard. Dulcet tones coming through nicely. That's what we like to hear. The dulcet tones coming at you from the Northwest. It's the TC Talks podcast. Plus
and
Wales.
A bit from Wales.
You know. And I just read that last comment. So R is she's watching us on a 15-year-old telly, which thankfully she has a spare telly after the incident.
The cat.
R.I.P.
Yeah. The cat.
R.I.P. TV. Beards are fine until they get puby. Yeah, I'd go with that. Like Dan's. Dan's is like mega puby at the moment.
Mine's so soft.
I just want to pin him down and just shave it off, but not shave it all off. Just like
just
3 lines. Yeah, just a line.
What about Exotic Joey?
You would smash that look.
I think you'd end up looking like Jeff from Biker Grove.
Biker Grove. Oh, he's googling Jeff it. Look, his face is just lit up like he's Jesus.
Jeff from.
Biker Grove.
Biker Grove.
I can't do accent.
If only R was in the chat, she'd be able to do it, and we just I'd soundbite it. She'd be like, Biker Grove, owie man, owie. You know, but yeah. Apparently Claude is watching us, but he's on pain of euthanasia to get near the screen. Oh, Mike, how you doing? Look at that thumb. That's a beautiful thumb with Mario on there. But this week, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking achievements, which could go one of two ways, really. You know, so you know, it's going to go one of two ways. I mean, I left these guys chatting in the Discord about achievements for quite a while. I came back to something like 30 messages. I was like, not reading that. Standard response to a lot of messages in the Discord.
Pretty much, yeah. It's on fire though. Discord is.
I mean, at least I came back and read them and didn't send my bot in, right?
That's true. Yeah, that is very true. You gotta watch out for that bot.
Who does that?
I don't know.
I want Nescafe Gold Blend. What are you guys drinking this evening?
I've got Coca-Cola Zero.
Coke Zero, like it.
I'm on a similar thing, Pepsi
Max.
Max.
Pepsi Max. Max of taste, no sugar.
I've snuck some Kraken in there. Kraken rum.
Ooh.
I've got some Dr Pepper, but it's in the kitchen. I kind of forgot to bring it over, and now it's a bit too late. So I'm just gonna...
Isn't like your kitchen like there?
No, that's your kitchen.
No, this is my kitchen. Yeah, I realise. But like,
Yeah.
if you were to do that, would you be pointing at your kitchen?
No, he'd be pointing out that geezer behind him.
Yeah.
It's true. He'd be smacking
My
Joe
boy.
in the face.
He's clearly in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Completely.
Mike will be here, but helping with Dan on his channel take on Resident Evil 2. No worries, man. Good on you for joining his channel. Dan's a cool dude. He won a Stream Deck when we did a Stream Deck giveaway.
Ah, okay.
Swifty.
Nice.
No one wants their bot getting sent in. This is it. So none of you are getting any sleep then, caffeine hounds. This is it. Thing is though, afterwards, I'm going to be on the old Wraith.
That's what I'm going to be ordering now when I get paid. Some of those tasty little packets.
That's it. So this is it. Joe Exotic on his world tour, currently stopping in some arsehole of nowhere in Huddersfield.
That doesn't narrow down where in Huddersfield it is.
No.
Oh.
No. I mean, you can. That's how you spell Huddersfield, isn't it?
Yeah, Huddersfield, and he's actually in Halifax, not Huddersfield. So, sorry.
Yeah, he
All
didn't
right,
want to admit that.
Yeah. Now everybody knows that you don't live in Huddersfield, you live in Halifax.
That's the whole point.
I went to uni there. It's true. It's all shit. So anyway, guys, what have you been up to this week? Let's get this ball rolling. We've been lollygagging this week. Anything good?
Game wise, I have not.
I didn't say game wise.
Oh, sorry. Oh, so
I didn't
this
say
week
game
I
wise.
went
I
to
just said
Bristol.
what you've been up to.
Oh, I went to Bristol.
Bristol?
Across the bridge, I did. Across to
Oh,
Bristol.
you went across to Bristol?
Because
Were
we're allowed to go
you're right,
further
my
than
lover?
5 miles now. We are in Wales. We're allowed to go further than 5 miles. But the restaurants aren't open in Wales at the moment, but they are in England.
They are. They're stupidly open. But that's another story.
Yeah.
Were they
Yeah,
all
we pre-booked a place, and it was like 10 of us in there, so spread out. It was
Yeah.
kind of weird, actually. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. Were they like, "Oh, may I help you? All right, my
actually-
lover."
It don't sound too much like that in Bristol. I think
No, they
most
do.
people are
No, they
being
do.
in uni. Well, perhaps because I'm close to Wales, I don't really notice it. We got an accent here, haven't we?
Well,
Have you?
you got a little bit of something going on.
Yeah.
I don't really notice it's true, if I'm honest.
To be fair, I think that's mainly because of all the years of not living in the valleys. For about
So, not living in the valleys. Eh?
not living in the valleys.
He's not
yeah.
been living in the valleys, boyo.
Yeah,
but no.
that's all I've done outside gaming is visit Bristol.
Visit Bristol. I like it. Dan, what have you been up to this week?
Can't remember. Seriously, can't remember.
Just work.
Work, Call of Duty, failing on Call of Duty. I think it's about time I picked up Golftopia. Give that a go.
Golftopia. You should do. I mean,
Yeah.
you have been passed on a review code for it.
And it
Just
does sound
saying.
pretty cool. So yeah,
Do you know what? I
was
watched the
installed
trailer
today.
for that, and I was like, "Oh, I could do that one. Could I do that one? Have I got time to do that one? Oh, I could do that one. Should I do that one? Oh, I could do that one. Oh no, I don't want it." And that was pretty much the method of then passing it out.
I just
So-
fancy like a nice little sim game, something to chill out with. Something that's not intense as Call of Duty.
Golf.
Yeah.
R has just put golf where divorcees go to feel alive. Wow.
That's
I
about
like
true,
golf.
isn't
I like
Well-
golf. When the weather gets nice, I'm actually going to be hitting the links, so to speak.
it? The only golf I play is a little crazy.
I love the little head movement. It's a little crazy. Although coming from you, Stu, it's like not crazy in the slightest.
Yeah, probably not.
So, Joe, what have you been up to this week? Well,
Joe.
I've been catching some tigers this week. Oh, okay. Yeah. What about you, Jay?
Nothing much outside of gaming, actually. It's been a busy work week. I'm on call this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had some games to play, haven't I? So I've been a bit busy doing that. But yeah,
Alright,
nothing.
alright,
much
sorry.
outside of gaming.
You know.
I'm still
Jeez.
very much in the I'm not leaving my house unless I have to mentality. So
Yeah,
to
I don't blame
avoid the plague.
to avoid old Roro.
Yeah, the big Rona.
Yeah. I must admit, it's been quite a quiet week for me. I've been out on site a couple of days last week, between last week's pod and today. What have I done? Not a lot. It's been pretty substandard, really.
It's all about the games, see, and how we play it.
This is true.
It's kind of what we do here, isn't it?
Pretty
games?
much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Jay, have you started any new 3D printing projects this week?
No, I've got a commission to do. A friend of mine wants the Venus de Milo, so I'm going to be printing that off soon.
Oh, wow.
And then she's going to paint it all up neon and fancy, so I've got that ready to go, but I just haven't got around to sorting out printing it yet. So that's my next project.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So ours, but I mean, it's only Tuesday. Who the fuck's your mate, Botticelli?
Yeah, of course it is. It's part of some little project. They're going to paint it all up neon and fluorescent for, don't know why. Didn't ask.
Yeah,
I just went,
best
printing
not to.
stuff.
Best
It's
not
kind
to,
of
isn't
the
it?
thing, isn't it? If you like look on loads of interior design sites at the minute, there's stuff like that. They're all like really bright colours and
People be crazy.
Sounds like RGB, but without the legs.
Lame.
give it a shine of torch on it.
Yeah, RGB, red, grey, and brown.
Yeah.
Sorry, red, grey, and beige.
Royal grey.
Yeah, grey and brown. Yeah. Yeah. You know, can't beat a bit of RGB. You know, hey, HG, you love a bit of RGB, didn't you?
Yeah. I got one little tiny light in my computer. I'm still tempted to put a little tape over it just so I don't see the light. But then it is a white graphics card, so I have to get some white tape on it. So, yeah.
Oh,
Stu, do you freak out when you see your indicator?
Just doesn't use
I
it.
haven't
Every
been in
time
the
it
car
clicks on, he
practicing with myself
screams.
with that. But yeah, it's just orange. Just
Punches it.
yeah.
To be fair, I'd be concerned if I saw the indicator on my car, because I'd be like, "Where's my car going? who's in there?"
But let's get this party started. I was going to do you a jingle, Stu, for the news. I'm going to put like lots of different harmonies over each other, right? And it'll be really, really funky fresh for you. But for now, how about
Sounds all right.
and it's Stu with the news.
It's me with the news. First one coming up, which has been in discussion in Discord, about Xbox could be on the verge of, well, dropping their gold subscription. They already dropped the 12 months.
Yeah.
They're basically going one subscription, essentially the Game Pass. And that is it. There's no online sub to play online or nothing like that.
Yeah.
It looks like it's... Go on.
Sorry, go on. I was going to say, this is just speculation at the moment, of course.
It is speculation.
It's
but each week
speculation
we talk
with
about-
it's
Quite a bit of
speculation with
logic.
evidence, because
Yeah.
otherwise, why would Xbox remove the 12-month option?
Yeah,
I suppose
exactly.
the potential options there are you can get Game Pass Ultimate that
Yep.
bundles
Yes.
PC, Xbox, and Live. You know, they might, in my opinion, a bit of an anti-consumer approach might be to force people to get that if they want the longer subscription.
Yeah.
But with the way they've been going, I'd be surprised if they're not getting rid of it.
Yeah, it does seem to point in that direction. With like almost each day you look at it, like, oh, it definitely looks like it's going down this week. Almost every day. And I mean, that would be a trump card almost against PlayStation at this point. Potentially, if you don't have
It
to.
would be a stroke of genius if they get rid of that. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
the difference is if they get rid of it but still have the monthly games that they
Yeah.
do, like the games with gold.
That would be interesting. Yeah.
You know, that
Oh,
would be.
It's-
yeah. So like what Epic kind of does with their free game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Without
obviously Game
paying
Pass
for it.
get a bunch of new games every month.
Yeah,
It's
like
effectively
maybe one
the
of them.
same thing. Yeah, you get like a couple of Xbox One games for included into your sub, and as long as you keep your Xbox Live account rolling, you keep access to those games in your library. They're always staying in your library, but if your Xbox Live expires, you can't play them until you re-sign up.
That's only true of the Xbox One games. If the older back compat ones you keep permanently. So it'd be interesting to see if they do get rid of it, what that means for people's game libraries, because obviously people have been subbed for, well, even before they were giving out games, people have been subbed. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with those if they just form a little collection that just sits there, to honour that you did pay for it, or what. Really cool. So it's interesting to see.
I think there'd annoy a lot of people if they didn't do that.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's some questions there. I don't know if this is the kind of thing that will get an announcement in a couple of days at their event. I don't know. But
is it Thursday?
Yes. I did notice a tweet earlier from someone. I think they were at the Verge, one of the editors there.
Verge. I mean,
so they can't trust us.
Yeah,
were they actually the right place?
I
they're
don't
well
ever
known
actually.
For their good stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, especially building PCs. But they did imply they had some kind of news from Microsoft. Right, so it sounds like there is some sort of an announcement imminent, whatever it may be.
It's probably just that the new Xbox is dark colour.
Yeah. They've probably just discovered they're going to launch an Xbox 360.
Yeah, breaking news. Xbox is black.
But it would be really interesting to see how this next gen war continues, I guess.
Do you know what? I think if they are gonna scrap that, Sony have to do the same.
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, they might got a big enough fanboys, fangirls to carry on with their current model. Maybe it's the second biggest console at the moment.
Yeah, I suppose it depends what you personally get out of paying, because obviously
that's true.
Xbox introduced the online subscription for console. They revolutionized console. They revolutionized consoles and online gaming.
Yeah.
Sony came along, and it was all free. But then when they realized actually we kind of need to charge people money as well, they introduced the free games. So they sort of one-upped Xbox.
Right. Yeah.
Then Xbox added the free games. So they're always sort of one-upping each other. So now, are you paying your Sony sub to get the free games or for the multiplayer? So there are two sides to why someone might pay for that on a monthly or yearly basis. But I think you're right. I think Sony will have to have a think about what that means for them if Xbox do make that decision.
I mean, it's quite a crucial year as well, isn't it? So you've got two next-gen consoles coming out. If they make the wrong decision, either of them, it could really sway someone who wouldn't buy a PlayStation, maybe sway to a PlayStation. Online gaming now is quite a big thing. There's like Stu, you're pure digital now, aren't you? So if someone like you who's getting free games online, if they decide to take loads off, then that might sway you to get something else, even though I know you're PCMR. Just an example. Don't look so upset.
There's an interesting thing there with Game Pass being a factor as well, because obviously that's massive.
Yeah. And that's going down the route of like quote unquote the Netflix of gaming almost.
Yeah.
Where you can just there's so many games on it. It's really good value for money.
I think I downloaded like 5 games today. All games that I really want to play as well, including No Man's Sky, Stu. So yeah.
Good boy.
That's the thing. If you could buy, maybe you've not been an Xbox fan before or whatever, but if you can then buy this new launch Xbox, and it comes with a month of Game Pass. There's no fee for playing online. You don't have to buy the games because of Game Pass.
That is going to suit the maybe the parents that can't afford for their kids, like they don't mind paying for 10 quid
Can't
a month.
afford, but they're going to spend £500 on a new console.
Well, and then there's the rumor for one, isn't there?
Yeah,
Well,
I was
still
thinking of
standing
more of
by
a cheaper
my.
one.
Well, I'm still standing by my prediction that they're going to announce the Lockhart on Thursday.
It does seem if this we've seen today with this happening, it does kind of point to that as well. But it's all speculation until Thursday comes.
Of course, but it's good to speculate.
Oh, it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's speculation for the nation.
Yeah, while we're on that subject as well, interestingly, they've announced that the pre-show, which normally is the stuff I avoid, actually has some announcements in it as well. So, they might actually reveal some of this before the show even begins. You already have people a bit excited, and then go, now we've got you hyped up, here's all the games for an hour or something. Yeah. So it will be interesting to see how it plays out.
I think they'll just have like it'll have like a flash of logo with just like XBL, and then it will like
it'll just cross out.
No, it'll be like Thanos and just fade away.
That'd be quite funny. Another one. We're going.
Oh, go on then.
Valhalla. Do you want another? Assassin's Creed Valhalla is the one that's been on my list. Apparently, it will have almost no side quests in this edition. What they plan on doing is world events, so you randomly stumble upon things. I don't know if you ever play MMOs where that happens already.
Yeah.
Where you just come across like, some big ass action is happening here, and you kind of go in, you can do it kind of a quest, you get XP, you know.
Yeah, that could be quite annoying though.
Can't be difficult though, because
it can be really annoying. Yeah, it can be. Yes.
Aren't you all going to be playing the same character on the game? So effectively, you're going to go into like this big world event, and there's just going to be like hundreds of you.
And I assume it's single player as well.
Yeah. Which one am I?
I mean,
yeah.
The older games that had, I'm not up to date with Assassin's Creed by any stretch, but when they first introduced multiplayer, it was a side component where you kind of designed your own character and kitted them out. So I don't know if it might be similar, kind of like then Mass Effect, where it kind of adds to the single player as well. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of tidbit from the director of the game, basically saying they're moving into the world events more than, because apparently the last Odyssey had loads of side quests which got really monotonous apparently. So I guess they kind of want to stay away from that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, side quests I think serve a purpose.
Yeah, I think so too. Even just for getting that XP to get that next level to where you want to go. I don't think world events will help. I don't know. Until you play it, it might be better. But
I think it's one of those things you've got to take the leap, haven't you? You've got to see if it works. If it doesn't work, next time round, you just remove it.
Yeah, and I think that's good that they're not doing a tried and tested formula. They're trying something new, and you got to say kudos to them, really.
Yeah.
I mean, Dr. Worm has snuck into the chat. Everybody, say hello. All say hello to Dr. Worm.
Hello.
There we go. There he goes. Hello.
The one thing I was just going to add is I think someone mentioned side quests. Generally, they're the rubbish bits. Not always, but generally they're the rubbish bits.
They are generally. They're the ones like, I haven't got quite the highest level yet. I could do these 6 side quests, bump up my level to go to the next bit. Like,
let's go collect some sprouts.
Sometimes, you've got to do a side quest to find a secret weapon and stuff like that,
Yeah.
Which then unlocks an achievement.
Exactly.
Yeah. Stupid side quests.
Another tidbit of news is we may have touched on this last week. The Fable trademark has been renewed ahead of the showcase.
Jay is containing his excitement right now.
It's got.
Yeah, I quite like Fable actually.
Yeah, I actually really enjoy Fable too.
I've played the first one, but I've not played any since.
The best one's the second one. It's really good fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously, I think, which is why I quite like it. It's got a bit of humour behind it and
like Dan's
things like that. Boom.
Oh dear.
He's going to have to change his background to some aloe vera now for that band. But yeah, I think it's the worst kept secret in gaming. Is that they're making Fable.
It's certainly this gen. For the title, like people, especially with the internet, they see something and they're on it and they go and find it. Like, it's just no two ways about it. You just gotta go get it.
It's always sort of rating boards or secret Twitter accounts or things like that.
Yeah, like Dialcroft. The other
you just made ours day, by the way.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Oh my god, has it? I bloody love Fable.
Stu, I think we need to kind of get you like a wig.
A wig?
Yeah.
Why?
So you can do it with the hair.
Do what?
The impression
voices.
But then I'd need lots of. That was the worst me impression ever. Yeah, I know it was. It wasn't meant to be you.
The other bit of news is actually going on an article Thumb Culture pushed out this week.
Oh, right.
About
Okay. That reputable video games website.
Yes, the dope-ass website called Thumb Culture.
Tell me more about Thumb Culture.
Yeah, tell me more, Stu. Tell me more.
Wow. Anyway, it was a cool little piece of article come out about the possible increase of game prices and how we look back at it. And apparently a little bit information, more publishers are also considering upping their prices for next gen, which why not? Like, they are basically kind of the same price. I think we there's an example of Legend of Zelda came out at £50 or $50, and with price of inflation is like $95 now. You know, like, if they go on £60-70 games, people are going to buy it if they want to play it.
That's the thing, they'll buy it because it's next gen and people want it.
Yeah. And that too,
I think for me the issue is I think we touched on this last week actually. There's about 18 different versions of every game.
Yeah, that
is a nightmare.
I think that's a minimum now, isn't it?
Yeah, and then
it seems to be.
I'm fine with them putting prices up. You know, I don't particularly have an issue with that. Like you say, inflation and all that. But is this going to improve the culture in these studios? Because you've got obviously reports of crunch everywhere. You've got these companies like EA, Ubisoft, Microsoft, etc., who are still making billions in profit. So, you know, I'm happy with the prices going up.
As long as it's just one price.
If it's one price and that money is going to the developers rather than the greedy soups. And let's be honest, it's not going to the developers.
It's not at all, is it? It's not at all. And that's basically it for the news this week. There was a couple of other little tiny bits. There is a game that came out on Sony, was it this week? Ghosts of Tsushima?
Yeah.
It's a
Tsushima,
silent T.
Tsushima.
Sorry,
Tsushima.
I apologize.
It's Ghosts of Tsushima.
And
it is insanely pretty.
Basically some leaked footage of a game that they were working on for is it called Infamous? The game they worked on?
Yeah.
Infamous?
Sucker Punch.
Yes. They worked on a game called Prophecy, Slice of Prophecy. And they canned it in order for the Ghost of Tsushima to come out. And there's a lot of leaked footage of it come out. So,
easy.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did. Apparently, R has said everyone's strumming over that Ghost of Tsushima. You're just jealous because you can't get it.
Yeah, it looks.
I was only aware of it because I've seen this leaked footage. I was like, what's this about? Oh, there's a game came out. Cool.
I have played about an hour of it, and it is incredibly fun to play and incredibly brutal.
Okay.
It's got a really interesting engine as well, because the photo mode, which is the thing that's taken things like Twitter by storm, because everyone's uploading all their screenshots, but you can pause it, get into the photo mode, and then add any weather you want and particles flying through the air and change all the filters and stuff. It's probably taking the photo modes we've seen before in games to a completely new level with the way the engine is changing to compensate for its very clever stuff.
Yeah, that's it. So ABEV Gaming, Carl has said, "Wow, ugly crew." I mean,
True.
Thanks.
Cheers, bub.
Rabbit Nick has redeemed hydrate, chaps. So please, please take a drink. Dan's just got to pretend.
I don't know if it classes as hydrating when that's got rum in it, but all right.
Well, I mean, it's got something. I mean, I'm on my watermelon twist. Rabbit Neck, welcome in, buddy. How are you doing? But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is very, very good. I have to
does
admit,
look good.
I am enjoying it. I'm more drawn towards playing that than The Last of Us 2.
Okay.
Prof Roll has come in the chat. Stu J, other guy. It's not. That's not Stu. And yes, we're all doing good. We're all doing good, Rabbit. We are all doing super duper.
Yeah,
we are
that's
talking about
my
achievements
news of the week. Anybody else got any news? Any thumb culture side news stuff come through?
No, we have potentially got a new video series starting up soon that we're just trialing at the moment. That R is going to be diving into, as well as yourself, Stupot. And,
yes.
Maybe me and some others if we can get it involved, which should be quite good. It's kind of a bit of a normal kind of week really on the site. We've got a few articles ready to go, which is always good to have a few stuff. Get a plug to the old YouTube channel. Why don't we do a plug to the new YouTube channel?
I was going to say.
I mean, just saying. I actually haven't got a button for the YouTube, but go to Twitter. Everything gets posted on Twitter.
It does. Like
just
this
saying.
podcast. Probably
this
tomorrow.
podcast does go there. But yeah, that's kind of the site update that I know of, really.
Cool.
I feel like Jay and Dan are just exchanging like loving glances at each other.
I know.
Yeah,
just chuckling away.
Only because I got excited about the link you were sharing.
I just can't keep up.
Come on, Stu. Take off that top.
What top?
That top.
This top?
Yeah, and then put NSFW in the title.
Why? Nobody needs to see my man boobs. Give me a few weeks at the gym, all right?
You'll be sat here like...
Yeah, I'll be sat here like...
402.
See, the thing is that over there is the kitchen and over there is the wall, But anyway, let's talk about achievements, chaps. Let's talk about what we're here for.
Yes.
There will be another possible jingle for that. It'll be like... Feature of the week.
I thought you were talking about the muscles then.
The what?
The muscles.
Well, they'll be the feature of the week as well. Naturally. But we're talking about achievements this week in gaming. I like that. Prophet's just put no,
we all love
get
them.
out. We do. I mean, if you don't love an achievement...
Should we all just go?
Should we just leave?
See you later, Prof.
Yeah, cheers, thanks for coming. Everybody loves achievements, whether it be...
No.
Shut up, shit. Whether it be Xbox achievements, PlayStation achievements, Steam achievements, whatever. They're always welcome. And I think this is more a console type kind of thing. Because obviously we've got...
thing that Microsoft introduced, I suppose, isn't it? It was
the game
staple
score
of the 360 era that kind of spawned off into all these other networks.
Yep. And then Sony came along and bettered the system by giving you award colours rather than a score.
Yeah, and then Switch just went, nah.
Yeah.
Nintendo went, oh, we don't know how to do that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Steam give you the most useless achievements in the world.
I mean, you can sell them for like 4p.
Yeah, that's the weird thing with Steam, isn't it? Do you still get little trading card things?
Yeah, I've got this cool little tool called Idle Master to get them out of the system.
A nice follow by Stebbs.
And they made about £16 in the last few weeks off them.
£16?
Yeah.
You are rolling in it. Rolling in it.
Yeah, I had a similar situation where I sold them all at one point and ended up buying a game with them instead of having them sat randomly.
That's the only thing. It's just a bonus, I guess. You just get them out and sell.
That's it. Yeah. So let's have a look. So R has said achievements with chips or with salad. Achievements, even Buckingham Palace eats them. What?
I mean, just take the chips. Get rid of the achievements and salad. Just take the chips.
Yeah, I don't get that. PC players never care about achievements. This is true.
That's very true.
Stebbs has joined the chat. Welcome in, Stebbs. How you doing? You are joining us for the TC Talks portion of tonight's stream. Achievements are the lifeblood of all dweebs.
Yeah.
It's the corned beef song from Phoenix Nights.
Well, Phoenix Nights is awful, so...
Yeah, that's...
awful.
I've only ever seen like the first... I've only ever seen Phoenix Nights once through. I'm more of a car share fan if we're talking about Peter Kay stuff.
No, I'm not a fan of Peter Kay, to be honest.
I'm not a fan of Peter.
Right. Sorry, chat. Should we just
mute Cecil?
I can't set it to just my camera because it's going through Skype at the moment and not just on my camera. Fail. Epic fail. But
so anyway, achievements.
Sorry, I got sidetracked there.
So what's everyone's thoughts on achievements?
I've got a love-hate relationship with achievements. I used to love getting them because it was just like, especially when you can't afford many games, it gives you a little bit more longevity for a game just to tick off some extra bits and bobs and things like that.
Yeah.
Quite like seeing that score ramp up. The thing with Xbox as well is if you're part of the, I think it's called Microsoft Rewards program, you get money for achievements now. Just like you get reward points that can be cashed in for money. So they're nice to have. And you get a bit of a discount on your next game, or you can put it towards Game Pass or whatever. But these days, if I get them, fine. If I don't, fine. They're just sort of there. I don't often strive to get them unless I've particularly loved a game and just want to put a bit more time into it. I often forget to even log into the right profile on PlayStation though. Half my games are completed under my wife's account rather than mine because it sort of logs her in first. And then, like I say, Switch, which I'm on a lot, doesn't even have them. And we already mentioned the Steam ones are good for selling. Just give me money.
Yeah. I mean, Dan, do you have any thoughts on achievements?
Yeah. So like when 360 came out, it was like, look at this. I'm being praised by my console for doing certain things.
Good job, little buddy.
Yeah, and it was just like, it's new. It's like that fun little noise that everyone set as a text tone, so everyone got an achievement when they got a text.
I bet you did, didn't you?
That sounds really sad, doesn't it?
But you did, didn't you? You were like, oh, I've got an achievement. Oh, it's my mum. Yeah. What do you want for dinner tonight, sweetie? Yeah.
Waffles.
10G.
Waffles. Tonight I'm making waffles.
But yeah, and I enjoyed them for the 360. But then you go a bit further down the line, and I don't know, it takes out of the enjoyment out of gaming sometimes, because there'll be achievements that you really want to do, especially if you're like a bit of a completionist, so you like seeing the percentages high or the little bar all the way to the end. And then there'll be achievements that you can only get the first time around playing, for example. It's like, why do that? It just frustrates me.
Yeah,
so
a lot of people
I've just forgotten about them now.
Yeah, a lot of people have issue with online achievements, don't they, and trophies for PlayStation and what have you.
So was it Brian that was saying that basically for the PS3 you can't do some online ones now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
once
they've shut down
servers get
servers.
switched off. Yeah.
Yeah, which
And-
is, it's a bit poor, really, isn't it? It's,
Yeah.
never going to be able to get those trophies again. And I mean, I can remember when 360 first came out, and there was a couple of guys I used to go around with. And I think, I'm not sure if it was Microsoft or some other company. They did a competition to see who could get the most achievement points in a certain amount of time. It's just like, well,
I don't know.
you can't enjoy a game if you're doing something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and going on to your point as well about having to replay stuff or missing achievements and stuff. I played a game the other day where you have to play it, I think, at least twice to unlock all the achievements, because some contradict the other. Like, for example, it'll be only use this weapon throughout your playthrough, and then the next achievement will be never use that weapon on your playthrough. So it kind of forces your hand to. Sometimes they're used as sort of artificial lengthening of a game, aren't they?
Yeah.
For those that do get.
And that's what I hate about achievements. I might actually hate
Becomes the
achievements
PCMR.
more than RGB. Oh,
Really? Really?
honestly,
Really?
I absolutely.
I can see him getting really tense. Look, he's going to punch the camera in a minute.
I know.
Push the wall.
Literally, he's just gonna like rage
He'll
out,
walk
flip
through
his
the
desk
door.
and everything.
Yeah, I just.
So-
I remember they popped. Go on, Stu.
No, I was just going to catch up on some chat. Prophet has said achievements for him, something that lets me know I've done something that many others haven't, or that I've done something cool, which is fine.
Yeah.
Stebbs has said can't stick
some of them
around,
have-
but very much like this stream, and we'll be back. Good. Take it easy, Stebbs, and thank you for dropping that follow.
Yeah, on to Prophet Roll, as I call him Prophet Roll. On to his point.
I mean, it's one of the nicer things that people call him.
Yeah, certain ones, I can't remember if PlayStation do this, but Xbox now has a little percentage.
PlayStation have always done the percentage.
Have they? Okay, so you get a little thing saying, 3% of people who have played this game have that achievement, which is quite nice to see.
It's all nice.
Yeah, probably is. And you also get usually some sort of bit of art that you can just set as a wallpaper just by clicking a button on the achievement. So if it's a particularly nice bit of concept art or something like that, that's quite cool to have. But considering you can just shove a USB pen in or whatever, or use one of your screenshots, that's just kind of it's a nice bonus, but it's not exactly a game changer.
Yeah.
The ones that annoy me are the 0 point ones. Why?
But you get them for like
Why?
opening a door, don't you? Well done, you opened the door. Here, I have 0 points.
It's like the most patronising achievement.
I was going to say, that's like the sarcastic achievement, isn't it?
It's just like the Xbox is going,
Yeah.
Slow clapping.
Well done. You can press start.
I seem to remember the Xbox One came with a little code that you scanned, and you got a 0G achievement saying, I bought an Xbox One on your profile.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, strange.
Yeah. See,
that side of it.
If we all go check Jay's profile now.
He's got it. Yeah, it'll be on there.
I used to be a massive trophy whore, like massively. If you go through my trophy list on the PlayStation, I've got so many like games where I've finished like 5-10% of trophies, because I just look at the trophy list, see what like the easy games are, and then get those trophies. Like I think it was is it Matt Hazard Eat Lead, that game?
Okay, yeah.
You got a trophy for starting the game, you got a trophy for pausing the game, you got a trophy for unpausing the game, and you got a trophy for pausing the game for longer than 5 minutes.
Nice. I think
was the game really that bad?
Yeah,
the devs want you to just pause playing.
It was actually a really good game. Like it was good fun. It was just mindless shooting stuff.
there was Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon had a game. I think that was on 360, and you could literally get the full 1,000 achievement points in less than 20 seconds because I think it was something like there were 5 achievements, 200 points each, and it was do a 5-hit combo, 10-hit combo, 15-hit combo, something like that. and the tutorial level makes you do a 50-hit combo. So you
Excellent.
literally start it up, do a load of punches, and you've got them all, which just it defies the point. But I suspect that sold them a lot of copies of that game back in the day.
I have to admit, I have in the past bought a game because the Platinum Trophy was very, very easy to get.
I did that with King Kong for the 360.
Yeah, that was another one. But at least you had to play the whole story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
And it
Terminator
was
Salvation. I think that was another one where it was relatively easy to get all of the achievements, but you had to play through all the story.
Yeah, so that I don't mind so much because at least you've played through it, you've seen it all, you've not had to go out of your way to do anything silly. Tick it off, move on.
Well, that's the thing, because achievements, if they do make you go out of your way, you can they can almost make you get sick of the game you're playing. So if you've got too many kind of side quests in a game, you defer from the main path. You just forever doing side quests and forever doing missions, and you're like, oh, actually, I'm bored now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of them. I mean, Stu is staying eerily quiet right now.
I just
He's fuming.
He's just angry.
Yeah,
I feel he's on a low simmer.
Yeah,
I think that's why he's wearing a vest today.
Yeah.
So he doesn't split his t-shirt.
A lot of it is like what Dan just said there. I feel like a lot of people, when they go achievement hunting, they deviate from the game that they should be playing, so they get a bit bored. But then I think one of the guys in the team mentioned the other day, he hated the game, but he wanted to do it to play achievements. Why? Like, why would you play a game you hate just for the achievements? Like,
It's all about that gamer score.
I just no. Like, no.
Do you not look at your Steam account and love the fact that, when you go into your profile?
I actually have no idea what I've got. Actually, should I find for you right now what I've got? I've had it since 2004.
I don't know what I've got, to be fair.
So look,
where is it? Where is it?
My profile, is it? Oh, you go. I got 14 years of service.
Where you go? Where have you gone?
So I just said view my profile.
You just said it.
Trying to load up Steam because it'll end up.
Yeah, Steam just.
No worries. Take it easy, and we'll see you again soon.
Right. So where we're going? Where we're going?
So what are we looking at? I'm level 19, whatever that means. Sweet.
I'm level 7.
Years of service, 700 XP.
Where are you guys looking? I'll view my profile there,
Yeah. Achievement showcase. Part leg of 532 achievements. Great. What did that give me?
Let's view my profile.
Where's my profile? I'm on my profile.
So I'm apparently level 12.
Oh, very nice.
I've got 472 achievements in 61 different games.
Where are you seeing
which
all
is
of these?
15% average completion rate.
Chivos. Right, walk
Jay, you're the highest on my list.
13%.
I don't even use my PC that much.
Walk me where I need to go.
So top right of Steam, you should see a
little profile icon thing.
Got it, found it.
Just hit that and view my profile.
Yeah.
So
this is for Steam.
Level 7. And
then just
200 games. Where do I find out my achievements?
So mine just says
Achievement
Achievement
Showcase. Yeah, underneath my profile picture.
I've just got recent activity.
Yeah, that's all I've got.
It's above that on mine.
Yeah, and same as me, up above that on mine as well.
Nope.
Maybe we're not above a certain level. Maybe we need to unlock it.
The one that you, YT, thank you very much.
You haven't unlocked the achievement of seeing your achievements.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
Surprise you. I just have a look at my friends by it. There's somebody who's level 137.
Wow.
What?
That's thingy. Let's have a look. So what we got?
So is that level?
Dr. Worm has got Dr. Worm level 37, 1,629 achievements. Wowzers.
Wow.
Yeah, the top guy of mine is level 137. He's got 3,743 achievements with 42% completion on 592 games.
Fair enough.
Is that level purely made up of the achievements? Do we know?
Probably. I don't
Must
really
be.
know.
You would imagine so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I've only got 22 games in my library at the minute, so I think I'm doing pretty well to be on level 2.
Noob.
But yeah, like it is just pointless. Absolute pointless. The
Carl
only
has asked if
achievement-
you're sat on the toilet, by the way, Dan.
No. Why would I sat on the toilet?
No.
The only like I don't know if they count as achievements as such, but sometimes in games you'll have. I think Dan, you were chasing the other day in Warzone to get your first Warzone win. Did you get anything for that? Like skins for your gun or a gun or anything like that?
My head got a bit bigger. I was like, oh, yeah, I can do this.
Okay.
That's going to make you an easier target.
Like, I kind of half understand, I really like this particular gun or this particular car, maybe in Rocket League, and I know they don't do that anymore. They do that Rocket Pass now, don't they? So I guess does that count as achievement, or is that level progression?
That's just a level, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just a way of unlocking things, isn't it? Skins or little charms or whatever.
Yeah.
I think most games
that's
these
not even
days have a
achievement.
battle pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Dr. Warren said last year or the year before there was a way to spend points during a sale to grind Steam levels.
Right, grind Steam
really?
levels.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because I
level
think
means
every so often during the Steam sales, if you buy a certain amount, it does certain things.
Yeah, I bought a game and I had a collector card. I put it on this thing and I sold it for £6. I was like, sweet, I got £6, I guess.
Why do people buy them?
I
was thinking the same thing. Why do people buy them? I was thinking, is there like an achievement to buy them? If you buy one, then you get another one.
I think they just sit in your inventory. They're just a little thing that you have as a collection. But it's all digital pictures, isn't it? So I'm a bit.
But I'm confused as to why. I don't know. It's something to show off
go
when,
for
when you
hundreds of pounds as well. Some go for hundreds of pounds on the marketplace.
Like what? Which games? Which games should I be playing?
Let's have a look. Let's see which games we should be playing to get some.
Just grind that out.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, just as we come to the end of the podcast, what games do we need to play
to earn hundreds of pounds?
Yeah,
it's going to be Leisure Suit Larry, isn't it?
Fine, I'll get it installed now.
Well, yeah.
Oh, there we go. You got a sticker.
Carl, we will be on hunt. I will be on hunt very shortly.
Let's see if I can find any more.
Which game was?
Oh, there we go. In Global Strike, you could, if you get this ain't a collector card though, is a knife. If you get a knife, it's $454. So we need to get good at Counter-Strike, I feel.
So is that just like a skin?
Yeah, basically Counter-Strike. They like CS:GO. Yeah, there you go. Like Dr. Worms just said, PUBG and CS:GO will get you a bunch of money eventually.
But there's a trading card on here called Rocket Ski Racing Foil Trading Card called Bank Turn. It's currently on for $1,846.
Really?
That'll never sell.
Surely not, no. But
going back to that skin, like, how do you sell that?
There's a marketplace on there for selling
so
stuff.
I've never been on the Steam marketplace. I've got an add-on that lets you click and sell everything.
Yeah, I think I just shove my cards on there and then I never actually go into it.
Yeah, no, that's what you really do. But it's the same thing as doing the cards as you do for skins and weapons. I used to do it for PUBG. I've had stuff I sold for like £20, £30. One guy had a jacket sold for £70 for a jacket.
It's crazy, isn't it? Don't make you any better at the game.
No, it's just at the end of the day. So,
People be stupid. I'm just going to put it out there.
That jacket's so season 1.
I like the idea that you spend £70 to get this little jacket skin. You play one match, you unlock a loot crate, and you get the jacket skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
You'd be
brilliant.
Yeah,
you know that would happen.
Kind of like GTA when you get the nice cars and all the other cars are the nice cars because they can't render all the models.
Yeah. That's true. I love the fact that Carl has texted me saying, "Are we still on for 10?" And he's in the chat as well. Good lad, good lad. So, closing thoughts on achievements, then, chaps. Good thing, keep going, or
no?
Get rid.
I'm happy with them being there. You know, they don't cause me any grief anymore. I used to hunt them down, but I just sort of ignore them now. I'll sometimes go out of my way to get some, but yeah, I can just ignore them.
I mean,
give other people joy, fine.
Yeah, I don't mind the Steam ones if they're going to get me some money back, but at 4p a go, yeah, really not bothered.
Do you know that the most handy thing for me about achievements is the fact that on the PlayStation it takes a screenshot for you. When you get an achievement, it takes an automatic screenshot.
And it usually takes that screenshot about 3 seconds after you did the thing, and it's of something else.
Yeah.
In my experience.
Yep.
Just you dead and you got a platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually just of a wall because I've turned just as it took the screenshot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's quite a nice little feature as well because it's a nice way of. I think Xbox does that, but only if the developers have told it to, whereas PlayStation, it's sort of built into the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Prophet said, I think in that they are a tracking system that is passive for those who don't care and a nifty tool to find out secrets you've discovered. Yeah.
The only thing I really use them for now is on the Xbox app, you can see easily which games you've played. Click on one and it'll tell you how long you've played it and that sort of stuff. I find that useful, but you don't need the achievements really to do that, I suppose.
No, you can just do that with your eyes.
With your face.
Yep.
And also, if you've been achievement hunting, then it might say like 30,000 hours during the game. All you've been doing is wandering around looking for a treasure box that's attached to the ceiling.
You haven't done the first mission yet.
Yeah, but guys, brings us to the end. So,
Yes.
always a pleasure, never a chore. I mean, sorry, always a chore, never a pleasure.
Yes, says Barry.
And it's been a good one. So I am staying on with Abev Gaming.
Dilly dilly.
Doing dilly dilly. We're going to be doing some Hunt Showdown gaming now. Just a nice bit of scare my pants.
Don't be
It is
locking me
not.
in any rooms. Do not lock me in the room with the spider.
It is PlayStation and Xbox.
Oh, but not PC.
No. There would be too much of an advantage for the people playing it on PC because on console it looks shit.
Does it look really bad, does it?
Yeah, it's
It doesn't
terrible.
stop other games.
No, I know it doesn't stop other games, but this is really bad.
Is it?
Yeah. I think it's also 30 frames per second. So
That fast?
is Dan pallying?
I'm always pallying.
Yeah. But I don't think he's playing Hunt though.
Yeah, I'm on hunt.
You what?
I'm coming. On hunt. I really regret saying that.
Wow. Jeez. So Dan will be playing for a little bit.
So you're going to dust off your console, you Dan?
No, playing on PC, you muppet.
Playing on PC.
Oh, I thought Carla was
Come on,
on
Stu,
PC.
get with it.
Sorry.
Get with it. Get with it.
Sorry.
So effectively, what you will see is the stream go down because it's the end of the podcast, and then it will come straight back up again because we will be back, and I am going to pop to a comfort break,
I'm going to bed.
and then we will get some Hunt Showdown playing. So, guys, as always, if you're going to follow us on any of our social medias, do so, and also, make sure you're keeping up to track on what we're doing on the website. Lots of good things happening, progress making,
And some stuff coming up this week.
Yeah, got some stuff coming this week, and we will be back again next week with a as yet undecided subject.
I'd imagine it'll be the aftermath of whatever happens on Thursday.
Well, this is also very true. I mean, I think we've
That's
all of a
actually
sudden.
true, yeah.
I think we've got a. I think we've got a subject already.
Yeah, could be some big news. Might not be.
You mean like the Lockhart being
you
official?
never know.
That'd be interesting.
Games with gold or whatever.
The
Any new
Xbox
games?
Series S.
Yeah. So could be an interesting show. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, should be good. But anyway, make sure that you do share us around when you see us on Twitter. We like to be shared across everybody. And don't be shy. Don't be shy with your sharing. We all like to share everything.
Okay.
But anyway, guys, like I said before, I will be right back for some Hunt Showdown with Abev Gaming and the one and only Bartle Dub. And then I think probably Dan will be going to bed relatively soon because he's a sleepy boy. And
I'm without child tonight.
You're without child tonight?
Yeah, he's sleeping out.
Wow. Dan's playing out. But anyway, guys, once again, Stu, Jay, Dan, thank you very much for joining me this week on the podcast again. It's always a pleasure to spend the time with you guys. And thank you to everyone for listening. And we'll see you all soon. Take care.
Cheers. Bye.
See you later. Bye.